Tom, what's the great American pastime?
Gotta be baseball.
I think you can never have enough teams.
Never.
I think it's lacking a team that needs a little more invention and imagination.
I agree.
And I think we could fill that gap.
I think so.
We're like, everybody gets excited when you steal a base, when you go to second.
Yes.
Our team only goes to second.
And then we're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
End of game.
End of game.
We could just say, hey, that's it for us. We're the only team who's not afraid to say, we're done.
Right. It doesn't matter what inning it is. It's like, I've had enough.
We'll lose if we have to.
We'll lose, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. We can completely give up on winning.
Right.
And if we're stopping at second base, like, let's say our team is great at hitting, we might have eventually like maybe 8 guys on second.
Well, I think that makes it more fun.
Yes.
It's like a little party on second.
A little party on second base.
There's 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little champagne.
We set up a little like lemonade stand.
Yeah,
behind it.
Everybody's having a good time drinking lemonade.
Yes.
And this is I think we should prioritize self-care.
100%.
It's self-care first at this team.
Yes.
Winning comes third,
fourth,
but self-care comes first.
Yes.
So if we want to just go to second for the entire thing because that makes us feel a little safer, we're just going to go to second.
Second base is like that's self-care base.
Going to third base or home, it's too much for us.
Too much. I mean, I don't want to exert that kind of energy.
No.
First base is like recognizing self-care.
Right.
Where it's like, okay, I ran 90 feet and now I could run another 90 feet, but I don't want to like exhaust myself mentally or physically.
And that's another thing about it, like when you're talking about exhaustion.
Yeah.
The whole idea of like each inning you have to switch. I think we should only hit.
Let's just hit.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
like, you know what? You, other team, do the thing where you like throw the ball up in the air and you hit it.
Right.
You be your own pitcher. You hit a dinger. And we're just at the bench. You go crazy.
If the other team doesn't agree to that, I think it's like, you know what? Fine. Like, we're happy to watch you guys play.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm happy to watch baseball. That's the other thing about, like, can we have a team that buys tickets and goes and sits in the crowd, and we're a team of viewers?
So, right. We just want to watch.
We want to watch today.
But we want to be respected as a team. We want uniforms.
Yes.
We want a name.
Mm-hmm.
But we just want to watch.
Yep. We want to get paid.
We want to get paid the same as everybody else.
Same as everybody.
We want to get the same kind of contract.
Right.
But we're just a watching team.
We just watch.
We just watch.
We show up.
Yeah.
We want, and I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I want some of the best seats. I want to be up close.
Why not on the field?
Not on the field.
Yeah,
seats.
I mean, like, why not? Why isn't there like a chair right by the third baseman? So I can, like, my favorite position is, let's say it's third baseman.
Yeah.
I want to see up close what the third baseman's doing. I want to sit right next to him.
Why is that not allowed?
Why
can't
know.
we sit on the field?
I think you should be able to sit on the field.
Yeah. I want to meditate on the third base side.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to say, hey, bada, 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 hey, bada, 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 swing.
That's fun.
That's my favorite part of baseball.
It's those chants.
Like little chants.
Hey, ho, let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go.
Yeah. I don't know if they do that one, but I mean, like, I feel like they could.
They could add, hey, ho, let's go.
Yeah, they could add that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, Mickey.
I think that could be a chant.
Yeah. I think da-da-da-da-da, charge.
That's a real one.
That is that one actually does happen.
Who wrote
You're
that?
right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think like that'd be another good thing if they tell us who wrote which anthem at the end. Like that was written by so and so.
Yeah.
Just so we know.
Yeah. Like at the end of the game.
Yeah.
All of the like a playlist afterwards. Like,
yeah.
By the way, everything you heard tonight, here are the credits.
Because that Charge song, you can't even Shazam it. It's too short.
You got to have baseball Shazam in the stadium.
Everything should a big Shazam.
Yes.
Up by the Jumbotron.
Yes.
that's just pulsating all the time, telling us what songs are playing.
You can also like hear the conversations in the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's like picking up on that. They're like, that kind of sounds like I'm
Yes.
blue dabba dee dabba die.
Yes.
But it was just some people talking about like the blue sky or something.
Mm-hmm. And you should be able to Shazam the players. Like, who pitched that?
Yeah.
And Shazam it.
Exactly.
And like have it be a feature where they'll tell you who the pitcher is.
You can Shazam people.
I think you should. Yeah.
I think that should be a thing in general where you can just go up to someone on the street and like put Shazam in front of them.
Yeah.
And then learn about them.
This is Steve.
This is Steve. Steve is 45. He's an accountant.
Right.
He's happily married and lives in New Jersey.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shazam.
Thank you, Shazam.
Yeah.
And then you walk away and you don't get to know that person.
Right. Yeah. You have
out of pure curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't want to get the album.
No.
Sometimes you just want to know what it is.
Yeah.
But you don't want to go any further than that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're just gonna leave it at that.
And that's why I feel like sometimes I want to leave it at like, okay, we got a kiss cam.
Oh, the kiss cam.
The kiss cam is going around the stadium.
Yeah.
Time to kiss the seat.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, kiss the seat cam.
Like, yeah, exactly. Non-couple cam, where it's like you focus on one person who's not around anyone else, and they have to kiss what's near them.
And another idea too. I like that. What about like same principle as the kiss cam? Goes around the let's land on here. It's this two couple, but you're not going to kiss. You're on the team. Get in there. Put on a uniform. You're on the team. This happens every game.
This is one lucky person.
Yeah.
Gets to join the team.
Why not the couple? Both
Why
of them.
not? Yeah.
You're both
why
in.
not the couple? They're both in. Yeah.
Yeah. You're both in.
Guess what? You're starting today.
You're
Do you know how to pitch?
You do now.
You do now.
You're in.
You do now.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that will make the game a little more fun, and more people will buy tickets.
Yes, because everybody wants. When I go to a game, I want to play.
Yeah.
That's why I bring my glove to every game that I go to. I want to get on the field.
I also want to employ some of these, like there's that movie where a kid plays baseball, where the dog played basketball, but I think what if we had like a kid, a dog, and then maybe like a cactus.
Yeah.
Just like really spicing it up, because I think a cactus would be a great catcher. No one would want to go near home.
No.
And there's nothing in the rule book about a cactus not playing baseball.
I mean, like, no passed balls. It would catch everything.
It would yeah.
On itself.
Yes. It would catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Someone would have to go and throw it back, sure.
Sure.
But then, like, everybody comes to home and they're like, okay, let me be careful now, because I don't want to accidentally go head first into this cactus. I think that would be a good idea.
I think that would be like one of the best. Why don't we put cactuses at every base?
Why not? Yeah, why
That
not?
would be a great team.
It's just the team is cactus.
This is the cactus team.
Everybody's afraid to go near every base because it's a cactus, and also maybe there's some snakes on it.
Oh,
People
yeah.
would be afraid of that.
People would be afraid. I think people would be afraid to play that team. I don't want to play cactus. They hurt.
And that's our name, the Cactus Snakes.
The cactus snakes, yes.
We're the Seattle Cactus Snakes.
The Seattle cactus snakes. Where in the rule book does it say anything about cactuses or plants?
Nothing.
Plant-based baseball. I mean, baseball bats are made out of wood and trees.
Yes, that's true. And also, environmentally, how much are we saving on showers? None of these cactuses have to shower after
That's
the game.
true. That is true. They all store water inside themselves.
Yes.
I mean, this is an eco-friendly baseball team, and I think that we should put the diamond out in the desert.
I think that's a good idea.
I think we
too.
play.
Yeah,
we play
in the
baseball
desert.
in the desert.
Yeah, when we play home, we really play home. Our neck of the woods.
Yes,
The desert.
Yes. Now, cactus away games. That's a little tricky
That's
because
a
they're
little
not used
trickier.
to different environments. Like
That is, yeah.
let's say they're playing in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long trip for a little cactus guy.
Yes, that is a long trip.
Yeah.
Right. But I think that a hat, that'll do the trick. Little hat.
Little cactus hat.
Little cactus hat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
And don't forget the snakes. There's rattlesnakes. There's live rattlesnakes crawling all around this cactus.
That's right. I completely always forget about the snake. I'm
I
more
know.
of like, oh, right, the cactus, and then you're like, there's snakes.
There's snakes.
Remember, there are snakes.
That's what every baseball player is forgetting. They're always like, okay, it's just a cactus. They think they're a tough guy.
Right.
And they're like, okay, it's just a cactus. The rattlesnakes. Oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
No.
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have like a minor league system where it's like, okay, this cactus is getting good, but they're maybe not the best at. They're like a young cactus.
Yes.
And they might need some time to grow and get more acquainted.
Yes.
To catching baseballs with their needles.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
So we put them in the minors.
We put them in the minors.
I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a minor league where it's cactus, it's tiny
Little cactus plants.
little tiny cactus plants, the ones that are like just a bulb,
Yes.
and they're just like they're getting there.
They're
but
getting
they
there.
need to grow.
They need some time.
They need some time.
They're not ready yet.
They're not ready yet, and also just little snake eggs.
Yes.
Little eggs just about to
I always
hatch.
forget about the snake eggs.
They're there.
They're there.
They're ready to hatch.
They are right there.
Once they hatch, into the majors.
Into the majors. Get them out there.
Get them out there.
Get them out there.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of being like, get them out there.
Get them out there.
I don't care if you're ready. Just start playing.
What's that thing that's called Elders Day or something?
Yeah.
Where we bring out the old cactus,
Yes.
like the cactuses that used to play.
Right. That are in like the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
for cactuses.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
We start bringing those out.
Yes.
We got a bunch of dead snakes,
Right.
and it's like, here's some of the heroes.
It's just
that-
like shed skin.
Yeah, they're just like
Just
shed
throw 'em
skin
out,
of
yeah.
snakes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, wow.
I remember when they played. They were
I remember
amazing.
that. It was
They're in
like-
a museum now.
It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what a snake's lifespan is, but I think it's shorter.
I think it's probably 3 years. That sounds about right.
So they got to retire at like 6 months,
Right.
enjoy retirement.
They have a really short career. That's why
Yeah.
we got to pay them a lot.
We got to pay them a lot.
Yes.
And then they live, like in a place where they can get their hands on a lot of frogs. Or
Right.
whatever snakes eat.
Yep.
And then retire the number, of course.
Right.
Retire the number.
You got to retire. Yeah, exactly.
Retired the number.
Exactly. You put like a long snake kind of like cloth and dangle it from the top of the arena.
Mm-hmm.
And it says like Diamond Jack
Diamond Jack.
2024 to 2023.
This is also one of the fun things about this is that unlike other teams, we get to name all the players.
We get to name everything.
We get to,
I think we're the owners. We own the team. We own the stadium. We get to name the and that's really what I wanted to talk to you about. We get to name a stadium. How
That's
cool
pretty
is
cool.
that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, a lot of stadiums go for big corporate sponsorships,
Yeah.
like Citi Field, Citibank.
And we are no different.
No, I think we should go. I think we should go big or go home.
We should go big or go home. Yeah.
So,
what is the biggest corporation
I mean,
there is?
I mean, I don't know. I think just Oil Field.
What if
What I mean, like if we just named it after oil,
oil? Yeah.
and it's like all the oil companies combined, we're promoting you.
We're promoting you. You are oil.
Yeah, you have to give us some money
Yeah.
because when people leave here, they're going to think oil.
We actually go to like an oil corporation. We literally go to the front door and we go knock knock knock. Hey, we have an idea.
We walk in, we have a snake around our necks and
we're
two
like,
cactus
please
plants.
help us.
We're like, guess what? Our idea is,
Ding ding ding! Get ready to name a stadium.
yeah, because we have a major league baseball team.
The person at the reception desk is like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, and
And-
we're like,
Get this. No snakes allowed in here.
right. So we're like, okay, fair enough. But what if we do this and then we write a $sign on a piece of paper and slide it over? And they're like, oh my God.
Oh no!
This is what talks in this business.
This is a straight shot to the top floor. Just level 60. Asked for Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
You're in.
We go up the floor. We shake hands.
We shake hands. We slide him an actual dollar bill this time.
The real dollar bill.
And he says, talk to me.
There's $1 billion more where that came from.
If you give us the name Oil Field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do. So now we're Oil Field. Everything is like, and everything's kind of oil.
Oil based.
It's oil based. We
The
have like,
food is kind of like from the Gulf.
yeah, right.
It's like a lot of fish.
Yeah.
A lot of fish.
You know how they have the t-shirt gun? We just like spray everybody with oil.
That's right.
It's like, come on, everybody, oil bath.
Oil bath.
Come on.
Oil bath. People are like bringing like jugs to
Yeah.
like, catch oil.
We want some oil too.
I need oil.
And it's like, it's free sample. But if you want the real deal, you know what you got to do. You got to do gasoline companies own oil
I feel
too?
like they do.
I feel
think
like
it's
they
the
do.
same thing.
It's the same thing.
What do you think about having a gas station in the stadium?
I love it.
Where people can, you know how you usually have to like park in a parking garage or a big
Yes.
parking lot?
Mm-hmm.
What if there's parking? That's how we advertise it. It's like, oh, is there parking near the baseball stadium? You park on the field,
Yeah.
in the outfield.
Right. Yeah.
And then there's like different gas stations that you can like gas up at.
Gas up. And that could be a chant too. 1, 2, 3.
Three,
Gas
gas
up.
Mm-hmm.
And the wave turns into the oil wave.
That's right.
Everybody waves. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oil wave.
Oil wave.
Yeah. I think that's
It's
good.
still going. It's still going.
It's still going.
It goes around. It keeps going around.
Yeah, because we're not playing at this point. We're just like, let's just.
This is more of like
yeah.
a crowd experience, kind of like almost like a concert.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, we got all these people here
Mm-hmm.
to make a speech.
Everybody gets to make a speech.
Everyone in the stadium.
You know that famous speech by Joe DiMaggio or Lou Gehrig?
Lou Gehrig.
Where
Yes, where
I
he's like
consider
retiring.
myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
I do remember that.
How would you, this is the commercial, how would you like to make a big speech at our stadium and everybody gets to make a big speech?
Everyone gets to make a big speech.
Come on.
Game's canceled tonight. You get to speak into a loudspeaker in the arena.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah. There are no games. I feel like at this
At
point.
this point, I don't even think. I
Yeah.
think we just make it into like a big oil stadium with cactuses.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this realistically. A lot of teams are going to be afraid to play us. So we're going to have to figure out how to pivot.
Yeah, and I'm not about competition. So it's like, remember, third most important thing is winning. Second, I don't know, but self-care, number one.
Self-care, number one.
So at this point, I think we should really just turn this into more of like an arboretum type thing where it's
Yeah.
like we have more plants and, you know, it's an arena, so we need it financed by oil. But
Yes.
this is a really like a crowd first experience.
Yeah. We number one is the crowd.
Yes.
Number two is, I guess, nobody.
No one.
I mean, we're crowd first.
Yes.
I don't want to get vicious too much, but I just feel like so many of these other places, they don't care about the crowd.
They don't like them.
They're not.
Okay?
They're
They don't like it.
they're crowd last and concessions first, and we're gonna have concessions.
Don't get us wrong. There's going to be plenty of food.
You're gonna get fed.
You're going to get fed.
What if it's BYOC? Bring your own concessions.
Bring your own concessions. People can bring their food trucks right in there.
You can bring a whole grill. We're not going to do anything about it. Put it up. I don't care if it's got to take up more seating.
I don't think so. I mean, that's fine. Someone has a big igloo container with all kinds of drinks. They're just opening it up. People are just coming up to the upper deck
Yeah.
to get that.
And we still have the people like walking up and down the stairs going, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Because I do like that concession person.
I love hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Coming up and down, or like Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jacks, hot dogs,
Hot dog.
corn.
Corn on the cob.
Now, that could be a fun thing where it's just like, let's just name food.
We come onto the Jumbotron, and that's like the next thing is like, clap your hands, let's name some foods. People are just
Corn.
like, apple, corn. Turn to your neighbor, say a food.
Turkey,
Meatloaf,
chickpeas,
peas,
olives,
mashed potatoes,
pizza,
gravy.
corn dog.
Oh boy. You know, at the end of games, sometimes they'll do like fireworks.
Yes.
They'll have like a fireworks day, and it
Yeah.
was just 4th of July.
Yeah. What do you think of this? Every cactus is loaded with fireworks, and we just have to light a fuse and set these suckers ablaze.
Fly them
And
up in the air.
They go flying up in the air.
They explode.
Boom.
Boom. Water comes out. People are
Yeah.
drinking water.
I hope you're thirsty,
I hope
folks.
you're thirsty. It's mixed with firework.
There's a little bit of firework in
A
there.
little bit of fun. And there's more where that came from.
There sure is.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got 9 innings of this.
Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to go top of the ninth, fireworks.
It's a
bottom-
fireworks show.
It's a firework. It's a fireworks show.
It's a fireworks show.
Do we come out at the end and yell at everybody and say, what is this?
Of course.
Yeah, we go, hey, thanks for coming. What is this?
Is this what you wanted?
Did you like tonight?
Because we did this for you.
We bought the stadium and we got to keep doing this.
We don't understand baseball.
We're no longer a team. This is about us now.
Right. I want to get every single person in here's opinion. Write it down on a sheet of paper, put it under your seats, because me and Tom are going around the stadium after hours.
We're not getting paid. We get a lump sum at the end of the year.
Yeah. So everyone leave, because we're going to be collecting every one of these pieces of paper, and we're going to go overnight. We're going to go over every single one. And we're at the top of the tower of this stadium going through every single piece. And it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. And everyone leaves. It gets really windy that night. And it's really hard to collect everything. We count. We do the best that we can to count. And then we get everybody back into the stadium. And we're like, based on our results, it seems like you didn't like that. And they're all like, recount.
Yeah, right.
Recount.
Right. Recount it.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. We make them do it again.
Right. So, okay.
Recount. Okay.
Write it down.
Write it down.
We're going to do the same thing.
Everyone leaves.
Yeah. They all bought season passes. So that's why they keep showing up.
There's
every
362 games.
Yeah. We do a game every day.
We do a game every day.
Because we don't even know what this is.
We're not sure. It's not even baseball anymore.
No, it's definitely not baseball.
This is kind of like crowdsourcing in real time with activities.
Right. And there's fireworks.
And there's fireworks.
And there's snakes.
Fireworks and snakes, cacti.
Yeah.
Food. Seats.
What more do you want?
Are you telling me you want more?
Because that's going to drive us bananas.
We have no more money left. We get paid on December 31st.
Look, this was a disaster.
Do we live in the stadium?
Yes.
I think we live in the stadium.
We had to sell our homes to do this.
Yeah. We live in the basement.
We live in the basement of it.
Which is, I got to be honest, it's a pretty cool basement.
Now,
the basement's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I can't deny that. And what have we been doing that whole time? Playing catch.
We play catch down there.
We play catch.
We talk about life.
Yeah.
We do role play. You're my father. I'm the son.
Yes.
And we switch off.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But how good of an underdog story is this? This is like Rudy.
Yeah.
The two people who were like operating this stadium who didn't understand baseball, they had no idea how it worked.
Didn't know.
This whole time they've been playing catch over the course of years, and all of a sudden, grand reopening, we're the team. Me and you. Yeah, we know how to play now.
We know how to play.
We've been practicing. Now, it wouldn't work in reality because we've just been doing the catch part.
We're good at that.
We're good at throwing
really
it to each other.
And throwing it to just you and me. We've never played with anyone else.
When the game starts and we're just playing catch in the outfield.
And they're like, when are these guys going to start playing?
And they're just hitting balls and running the bases and we're just playing.
We're just playing and we're like, I knew we could do it one day. But it is, regardless, our redemption arc.
Yes.
This is our redemption story.
And we got the fire in our eyes. We are playing our hearts out.
We're literally called the New York Rudies.
Yeah, we're the Rudies.
We're the Rudies. Yeah.
You all said we couldn't do it.
You said we couldn't do it, and we came back, and
Why?
we did it.
Because we're 5'9"?
Everyone's like, I've never seen that movie. We're like, you've never seen Rudy? You throw the ball into the crowd.
Roll down the projector.
Roll the projector down.
On the Jumbotron, they play Rudy.
3 more years of no baseball. We're like, just because you said that, we need to make a point. Get the projector down. We're not playing baseball this year.
No. Now, this is just 365 days of Rudy every single day.
Every single day, because they need to understand what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And then at the end, a Q&A with the two of us
about
the movie, even though we didn't make the movie.
Yeah.
Where they're like, okay, does anybody have questions about the movie? Did everybody really get it?
Because I don't know if you're picking up what we're putting down here. Rudy is what we were trying to do in the outfield.
Yes.
365 days ago.
And we really got to watch it because Rudy doesn't win the game. Rudy just exists. That was the point of the movie, that nobody said he could just be on the field. And that's all he did. He was just on the field. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We were on that field. Some people were like, I don't know if this is worth all the lecturing.
Yeah. I watched Rudy 365 days in a row, and
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I came here for baseball.
That really hit home when they said that.
That really did.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
But it really hit home when they were like, yeah, we got to get back to basics.
And I think the most basic thing we can do is everybody up, 7th inning stretch. Acapella. Take me out to the ball game.
Great
right?
song. Great song. Take me out to the crowd.
Yeah.
Buy me some
peanuts. Yeah.
And
Oh, I like that. Crack or Jack's call and response.
yeah,
Yep.
I don't
Care.
if
It gets really down to the word.
Ever.
Back. Root.
root
Home.
it
1,
2
3.
strikes, you're out. And
You're
then we
out.
call everybody out. Everybody in the stadium,
Yes.
you're out.
The umpire comes from beneath the stadium and comes up, and he's like, well. It took 5 years for you all to understand that you're out.
Take the umpire mask off. It's Mr. Oil.
It's Mr. Oil.
That's right. And Mr. Oil has something to say.
He's like, I made this possible.
He owns oil.
He owns the idea of he's like there's companies, but
Yeah.
beyond that, there's a person who just kind of owns it.
He copyrighted it. He copyrighted oil.
You know how they have logos on the field? I think it could be nice to have a big C in the outfield with a copyright sign.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
circle.
Right, yeah.
Into the grass.
Right.
It's cut into the grass.
Yeah, I like that.
That could be nice.
That could be nice.
Copyright field. Nobody can steal it.
No, this field is copyrighted. Don't even try it.
Don't even try.
Don't
Anything
even
that
try.
looks like it, you're stealing.
If there's that, so none of these other stadiums thought about that. So now we go on our bikes, pedal over to every stadium in the country,
Yep.
and be like, that looks a lot like our stadium.
This is going to be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Here's our paperwork. Guess you're sued. Teams are really trying to make their stadiums different. They make a super deep dugout.
Right.
It goes
yeah.
down 18 feet.
Yeah.
or
And we're
something.
still
Pretty similar.
pretty similar. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make it into a sphere, and people are going to have to seat on a circle.
Yes.
It's going to have to be a circle that could be moved.
What about a stadium in a ball that just circulates?
As I say it, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's a kind of fun idea.
It's kind of fun. Let's copyright the globe, the Bubble Boy stadium.
The bubble.
The bubble.
We'll call it the bubble.
We'll call it the bubble.
I don't know what sport you could play in those conditions,
Right.
but
Right. What if it was a swimming pool that just keeps rotating?
it's
or
just filled
something?
with water.
Maybe it's a ball filled with water.
Seems dangerous, but I
Seems
mean, I mean, you're entering a ball-like structure and it's filling with water.
That's a good point. Or bowling. I don't
But
know.
this
That
is
could be, yeah.
It's 360 swimming.
That's how we brand it.
It's you know how swimming is kind of boring. It's going from this side of the pool to this side of the pool. What if it was 360 degrees in a sphere, and you're swimming in all directions?
You got to swim the circle.
And you just gotta do it.
You got to. Yeah.
You got to be able to hold your breath for about 16 minutes.
That seems like Olympic athletes could go there.
I think so.
I think so.
It's like UFC is to boxing. This is to swimming. This
Right,
is
right.
ultimate swimming.
Ultimate Swimming Championship, USC.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
USC.
Mm-hmm. Diving could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, diving.
Diving from the top of the ball, you spin,
Right.
And then land where you will. These are the pastimes.
The pastimes. The great American pastime.
The great American pastimes.
Yeah.